Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of OpenCart warehouse management system. And in today's video tutorial, we'll be showing you the backend configuration that is required by the store owner so as to manage the warehouse system itself. And in the second video, you'll be able to see how the staff members that have been created by the admin from the admin backend panel for this particular module can manage the orders using their mobile application itself within their respective assigned warehouses. So in today's video tutorial, we'll be just showing you the what we say as the admin backend configuration for this particular module and how the admin would be able to manage different options, like how he can create different warehouses, how he can design the orders, how he can create the stuff, and how he can basically create the totes as well for the orders. So now let me go ahead and let me take you to the admin backend panel initially so as to show you what are the initial module configuration settings that are required for this particular plugin and the workflow at the admin's end first. And before that, let me give you a small gist about this plugin. So basically this plugin would solve all the worries of the inventory management within the warehouses itself. And using this plugin, the store owners can systemize the order process in the warehouse, wherein the store owner can create multiple warehouses that are managed by respective created staffs. And the staff members can download the mobile application to view the assigned orders, and they can also add a product to the tote and can verify the same via the mobile application itself. So now let's get ahead and let's go to the admin backend panel first. So here I'm at the web store backend, and here I'll be logging into my admin backend panel first for the OpenCart itself by entering my username, password, and tapping the login button. So after you've successfully installed this particular plugin, you need to navigate through extensions, and then under the choose the extension type, here we'll choose modules, and within the modules we need to navigate to warehouse management system, and here we need to tap on the edit button, and this brings up the configuration, that is the initial configuration after you have successfully installed this particular plugin. And here we have a fair number of options. Let's go through each of them one by one. So to enable this particular management, that is the warehouse management system, the admin needs to enable it by choosing this enable option for the module status. Then the admin has the barcode width. So basically within this section, the admin defines the size of the barcode as per the product requirement. So you can set up the width of your barcodes as well. Then we have the barcode print option. So here you have around 4 options to choose from. So whether you want the barcode print option, how you want to have it. So basically the admin can select from multiple options that he has, like only barcode, barcode with the barcode number, barcode with product name, or barcode with both the barcode number and the product name. So as per your requirement, you can choose any of the options and have that within that particular barcode print actually. And lastly, we have the generate barcode with option. So here you can choose basically the admin here can select the like the option which would be there for the barcodes, and this option, any of these options that you have selected, that would be used to generate the barcodes for the products. So we have chosen the product ID for this particular demonstration. So the product IDs would be used for generating the barcodes itself. So after you configure this particular section initially, and you need to tap on the save button to save this particular configuration, and thereafter you need to navigate to the admin backend panel. Let me go to the dashboard once again, and here after you have installed the particular extension, you can also see the warehouse management system here, and here we have 4 different options that we can configure. So let's go through each of them one by one. So in today's video tutorial, we'll just be going through the admin backend panel options that he has for managing the warehouses very easily. In the second video, I'll be showing you how the staff that we have created can manage the orders for their respective warehouses, how they can add the products into the tote, and how they can verify the products as well using their mobile application. So now let me go to the warehouse section first, and let me open that up. So here on the warehouse management system, we are on the warehouse management system basically. So this is the first option that we have, and here the admin can basically manage the warehouses by editing any of the created ones or by adding a new one. So here the admin can also search the warehouses using their warehouse title or the date edit and their status as enabled or disabled. So having these three options, the admin can basically filter the warehouses once again. And apart from that, the admin can also basically multi-select the warehouses as well, and can delete them as well by tapping the delete button as per his own requirement. So let's go ahead and let's see how we can basically create a warehouse in the first place. So to create a new warehouse, you just need to tap here on the add new button, and this brings up the section to add a new warehouse. You can set up the status for it as enabled or disabled as per your requirement. Then you can set up the warehouse title basically for your web store view. For example, we have the website in English, so we'll be setting up a warehouse title here. We'll be setting up the number of rows, number of columns, number of shelves, number of racks, and the number of totes for this particular warehouse. So for example, let's go ahead and let me enter some default values for this. So this is just a demonstration. I'll also show you how we have created the other ones with the different options. So warehouse title, warehouse 4, number of rows. So within the warehouse itself, you need to check the number of rows, the number of columns, and the number of shelves, and the racks and the racks as well. So depending upon the rows, columns, shelves, and racks, you can set up the equivalent number of number details here, so as to create your virtual warehouse wherein you'll be able to set up your products. So according to your rows and shelves, you need to set up the numbers as well. So the number of rows, let me set it as 5. Number of columns, let me set it as 3. So we'll be having 3 columns, and each column would be having 5 rows. The number of shelves I can set, the number of racks within those I can set up, and the number of totes as well. And thereafter I just need to tap on the save button, and this would create a new warehouse. So you can see that the warehouse has been added. So here is the warehouse number 4 with the row 5, columns 3, shelves. How many shelves does it have? For the row and column proportionally, we can set up the shelves, racks, and the totes as well. So now what you can do is you can also manage the products for the warehouses under this section. So let me show you how we can edit a warehouse. So warehouse 1, we'll go to column edit, tap on the edit link here. This brings up the created warehouse, and here you can see the details are there. Now if you're changing the number of rows, columns, shelves, or the racks, then any change in the configuration would be affecting the already assigned products to the rows, columns, or the shelves that you've created. So that was how you can create the warehouses, and how you can edit the warehouses as well. Now let's see how we can manage the products for the warehouses. So for that, we'll go to the manage product column here, and we'll tap on the click link that we have, and this brings up this section to manage the products for the warehouses. And here you can see that we have all the products being listed. We have the barcodes for each of the products. We have the price, quantity, and the assigned positions for each of the products. So for example, we have this product here, that's the Canon EOS 5D. So it has already been assigned to the row number 2, column 1, and the shelf number 3. So to assign this product once again to the warehouse, what we can do is we can tap on the assign button, and this brings up the location within the warehouse itself for the warehouse 1 that we are talking about. So here you can see that we have around 5 columns, and alright, and 10 rows, as you can see. So 5 columns are there. Each column is having 5 what we say 5 columns, 1 2 3 4 5 columns, and rows equivalent to 10. All right, so for example, you can see that any location that is available right now is being shown as empty using this one. So all the white ones are empty. Semi means it has a few products there. Then we have half, then we have full. Any place that is full would be displayed in the full color. And this kind of a box with an outline, the border as black line would show that we have basically assigned a product to that section. So how we can assign this? So now we have the row 1, all right, and this is the column 1. So let me go to row 1, column 1, and shelf number 3. So here you can see that we can select a rack for the same. So you can see that we have the space available options here right now, and we can assign the products. So row 1, row 2, and row 1, column 1. All right, so I'll just go for assign product row 3, and I'll tap on the assign product. So now you have seen that row 1, I've chosen the shelf 3 or the row 3 number, and the product has been assigned to this particular location within the warehouse. Now this helps to manage the warehouse, and using this the staff members that we have created would be able to easily identify the products where they are exactly located within our shelves and within the rows or the columns of the particular product locations that we have created within our warehouse. So that was how we can assign a product to the warehouse, and after that we can tap the close button. So here you can see that now we have assigned it to row 2, column 1, shelf 3. Alright, so let me show you some more things. Let me click once again here on the link, the manage product link. So let the products come up for this particular one. Now let me go to the assign warehouse. Now for example, we have already assigned the products. Now if I tap here on this particular row 1, column 1, shelf 2, then here you can see that the row 1 is available under this shelf, and we can also empty the already added products as well for the particular rows, for the particular shelves that we have used. So to empty any one, you can just choose the empty, or you can also choose to adjust in rack if you want to have two products within the single rack there. And after that you can tap on the assign product. Alright, so product has been assigned here, as you can see. Now we can see that the Canon EOS has been adjusted in the rack, wherein we had another product. So we have emptied that up, and still the row 1 and the R2 are available for the assignment of the products. Similarly, if I tap on this one, and here you can see that the selected rack is totally filled up. So even if it's totally filled up, we can adjust within the rack by tapping here and choosing the rack number. So if we want to add a new product as well, so we can set up Canon EOS is already there, we can add one more product within the rack where this Canon EOS is also there. So we can adjust two products in that particular single rack as well. So now let's go to the other sections that we have, and let's go to the order section and let's see what different options are there. So after the customers have placed the order from the web store front end, so under this section, when the customer has placed an order from the store front end, the admin needs to navigate to that particular order by navigating through the sales and then orders. Now coming to the orders section, what the admin can do is he can see the particular order that has been placed, and from here he can tap the edit button on that particular order, and this brings up the details of the order itself. And from here the admin basically can assign this particular order to warehouse. So let me go back to sales and orders, and let me choose one other order. Alright, let's go for this particular order, and let me tap the edit button. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just assign this particular order to a warehouse. So I'll tap on the view option, and this brings up the details of the order itself. And here we have the option to choose a warehouse for this particular product. So here we have already assigned one warehouse, that is the warehouse number 2, and we have chosen the staff as well to which this particular order would be assigned to. And we can tap here on the assign product button to assign this particular order to the staff and the respective warehouse itself. And after that, this particular order would be visible to the admin under the order section. So let me go to the order section here. So here we have the warehouse number 2, we have the staff as Henry Doe, and we have assigned basically this particular warehouse with the order. So the admin can basically edit any of the orders from here by tapping the button there, and he can basically change the warehouse or the staff as well as required by assigning the product to that particular warehouse. So that was about the orders section, and the admin can also check whether any totes have been assigned by the staff to that particular order or not. So we'll be showing that as well in the second video, wherein we'll be showing the staff order management using the OpenCart warehouse management system. So now let's go to the staff section and let's see what different options are there. So under the staff as well, we have options to filter the staff by staff name, date edit, the email, the warehouse, the staff status. Apart from that, you can create any number of staffs and can assign those staffs to the respective warehouses. To add a new staff, tap on the add new button at the top right hand side, and from here you can enable the option of the new staff. Select the warehouse initially, then enter the first name, the last name, his email address of the staff that you are going to use. So I'll just tap in this, and alright, after that we can enter the telephone number for the staff as well. So let me go ahead and let me enter a few. Okay, enter telephone number. Okay, enter the password, confirm password, his address line, his city, his country, and the state as well. Thereafter you just need to tap on the save button here to create a new staff member, and then he'll be displayed under the manage staff section itself. So you can also delete the staff members in bulk by tapping delete button, and you can also delete them by single as well, and choosing the staff member, tapping the delete button. Now let's go to the tote section and let's see what different options are there for that. So basically here you can see the filter for the tote with the, you can filter it out using the warehouses or the tote from and tote to basically. And here you can see the tote ID on the left hand side, the warehouse, it's assigned barcode, and the under the action column you can see the print option to print the barcode for the warehouse itself. So basically the admin can manage the totes for the orders for the order processing basically, and after reaching this section here, there's a list of totes displayed along with the respective warehouses and its barcode. However, from here the admin can print the barcodes or save it in the PDF format as per his own requirement. And lastly, as I already told you, the filter will allow the admin to fetch out a tote from a list of multiple totes that have been associated with the warehouse itself. So after tapping here on the print button, you can see that the tote has been set up for the printing. If you have a printed that, you can print it out. Otherwise you can also save it as PDF within a CDF format as well by tapping the save button here within the Chrome browser. Now let me tap cancel. So basically these were the different 4 options that the store owner has at his own end within the backend panel. And we also showed you the initial configuration that is required for the warehouse management system, and how we can create warehouses, how we can check the orders that have been assigned to the various warehouses, along with the option to create the new staff and the totes as well. So that was much about the backend configuration and the management from the admin's end for the OpenCart warehouse management system, and I hope it helped you out somewhat. And if you still have any questions or queries regarding this particular plugin, then you can always get back to us at support@webpool.com, or you may raise a ticket at webpool.uvidesk.com. Thanks for watching, and in the second coming video I'll be showing you the staff order management using the OpenCart warehouse management system app itself. So using the mobile app, now this staff agents can use the application to manage the orders, and this application will help them to quickly find the assigned orders. So the sales agent can log into the application and can take the advantage of the application functionalities, and here the username and the password would be same as the admin enters at the time of the staff creation. So that was much, and I hope it helped you out, and thanks for watching this video and have a great day ahead.